Hello, LCA family. We are here live with Travel number 17. We are here with the Rose Quartz Tribe. Andy has won the Face Morph Challenge. Take it away, Carly.
Well, I'm going over to Andy because, as Dylan said, Andy, you have won individual immunity. So, congratulations on that and making your way into final five. I feel like I'm always asking if you feel like you needed individual immunity, but especially after tribal, like the last one where Fred openly pointed you out as being a threat in this game, how much did you feel like you needed immunity tonight?
I wanted it so bad. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Like, we all were at the tribal yesterday. I feel like people have kind of openly defaulted to me as a name to say for some time now. So just kind of having that, I feel the same way I felt when I got it earlier this week. It just feels really nice to go into a scramble and know I'll still be here tomorrow.
Well, congratulations again, Andy. Michael, speaking of targets and names that just keep reoccurring, you are someone who has received votes at the last two or three tribals in a row now, I believe. So, yeah, three, I thought so. So, what was today like for you? What was the scramble period like for you today?
I mean, the day was kind of not that bad because Morgan seemed to have gotten a plan going to try to want to get Andy out tonight if he didn't win immunity, and then of course he did, and it went completely silent for me after that. So like I know the writing's on the wall. There's a reason I'm wearing all black tonight. I have my candles all lit. I know it's my LCA funeral tonight, but I for the other three here, I don't. This is not a smart move to do. You still have time to not do it. I think you're really costing yourself the game if you do it, but obviously I can't make decisions for them, so we're just going to have to see what happens and live with the consequences.
Interesting. Andy, I'm actually going to pop back to you. Did you hear about this plan that went on today before you won individual immunity? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
I was clued, or I was informed of it during the scramble. So I didn't hear anything about it until after I already won. So who can ever be sure?
Interesting, interesting. Trisha, I'm going to go over to you because we're talking about last tribal. And obviously, Fred also mentioned you or indirectly mentioned you as you thought at during his parting words and before he parted as well. So, what are your thoughts on Fred's exit, on his parting words, on, I guess, jury management as a whole after that? Just give me your thoughts on that whole situation.
I've been talking about this a lot today and yesterday and the day before that because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was just frustrated that day. I don't know. That was not my brightest moment, I guess. I apologize to you guys. You said I didn't need to. I don't know, whatever. It was fine. But I think I just let that round get the best of me because everybody's playing their own game. I think I have pretty good relationships with like everybody in the game. I've had pretty good relationships with everybody in the game. I don't think I have like maybe a sour note with like anybody in the jury, perhaps, but jury management in previous games, I guess, usually not something I have to worry about because I usually screw up at this point and don't have to sweat it too bad. So this is all pretty fresh to me, but I don't want anybody to leave on a sour note. I play these games to make friendships. I don't play these games with the intention of going to the finals. I don't expect to win. I expect to come in and meet people and make friends, and that is what I come in doing, and I don't ever expect to not do that. Jury management isn't something I'm focused on. It's just coming in, making relationships, not ending on a bad note, and walking away, with everybody on a good spot. So I definitely wasn't feeling good after last tribal or the tribal. Was it before that? Tribal, I don't know, whatever. I keep getting called out at tribals and I don't know why because it's just not who I am. And I don't really know why, but I'm hoping that kind of changes tonight because I don't know, I really love this final six. I just know it's just gonna keep getting harder and none of these decisions are easy and I hate it and I don't like it here and I want to go home, but I am home and I hate it.
Oh, Trisha, I appreciate the honesty. It definitely gets harder, especially towards the end of the game with vote outs. So I love that answer. Thank you. Evan, I'm coming over to you next. Is there time left in this game to make a move? Is there worth it to make a move at this point in your mind? Is there a move to be made at this point in your mind? Give me your thoughts on that because we've seen kind of the cyclical pattern of people leaving this game saying someone needs to make a move, someone needs to do something. Is there something to be done in your mind?
I think there's always something to be done. But I don't think this game has really gone in a way where there hasn't been a move. I feel like maybe the people that don't like how the game went had the moves made on them. Because I think, especially going into the jury phase, it's like big player, big move for a lot of tribals in a row. And there's still a lot of big players here, regardless of who goes out tonight. So I think people always need to be keeping their options open and their eyes peeled because the game is still pretty far from over and we don't even necessarily know when it's going to end. I, you know, everybody thinks it's a final three, but you never know. So I think you have to be thinking about things like that constantly.
That's a very interesting perspective. Thank you, Evan. Gonna go over to Amber now. Amber, in your mind, with the jury that we have currently, do you think that they're going to be looking for someone at FTC that has made big moves, that has a bigger resume, like a flashy resume? Or do you think that they're going to want like more of an understated social game? What do you think this jury might be looking for in your mind?
I mean, given the things they've said, they want big moves. So I think that that is something that's like a defining factor in this. Also, you look amazing and beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Well, Amber, I'll ask you the same question I asked Evan then. Is it too late to add things to your resume at this point? We're at final six. We're going down to final five after this tribal. Is there time left to do things in this game?
I think there's plenty of freaking time. I think there's plenty of time to do it. And so if you want to add something to your resume, by all means, do it at this point.
Love that answer. Thank you, Amber. Morgan, last but not least, I'm going over to you. Do you think that tonight's vote is going to be predictable? Are we looking at a straight up unanimous vote, or do you think that there are people with differing opinions at this tribal tonight enough to make a split vote happen?
That's an interesting question. I feel like from my perspective, I hope it's going to be straightforward, but I also know Michael's been throwing out my name all night. So hopefully no one's listening to him and that I can trust the people that I've been working with.
Interesting. Michael, do you think it's basically between you and Morgan, like point blank? Is it between the two of you this evening in your mind?
Oh, 100%. It should, it at least to my mind, it should be. I think it's going to be a unanimous vote on me tonight. Again, I will rephrase. That's a terrible decision for the three of you who are not Andy and Morgan, but
What?
like they've
Everything's a
been kind of
terrible
in control for
decision,
most of the
Michael.
game. There's nothing really I can really say much more at this point. Andy Morgan, I love you both to death. You know I do, but at the same time, we're all trying to win a game here, and the further you two go, is the less of a chance the rest of us have.
I just wish you were playing this hard before. That's the only thing.
I've been playing this hard the whole game. I don't know where you've been.
I guess I just haven't been with you.
Interesting. Well, with that said, folks, if anyone has anything else that they would like to say or any pre-vote advantages to play, now's your time to do so. Dylan?
Okay, go vote. If you voted, just go and bump it up for me. Okay, I have the votes. If anybody has any post-vote advantages or any hidden immunity items and you'd like to play them, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Michael. Second vote, Morgan. That's one vote, Morgan. One vote, Michael. Third vote, Michael. It's two votes for Michael. Fourth vote, Michael. Fifth vote, and the next person voted out a Survivor LCA is Michael. Michael, you have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Truly, guys, no hard feelings at all. You guys, this has been an awesome game. You have all been so great to play with. There's really, I have nothing, not a bad thing to say about all of you as a personal standpoint. Again, I'll rephrase it again. I think you three just made a huge mistake, but you have plenty of time to prove me wrong. And I hope one of you do. But best of luck to all five of you.
Okay, Michael, the tribe has spoken. Michael, thank you so much. It was so interesting to finally be on this side and see you play instead of you hosting and watching me play. I adored watching you play. I loved you. You are definitely a fave, and I'm so glad that you got to play this season, Carly.
Yeah, you were on the top of our list for people to invite for this season, Michael. We had to have you come back after Jurassic. You kind of just got done so dirty by that double elim. So, you know what? At least you survived the double elim this time round too. So we're super proud of you for surpassing your placement. You played an amazing game. It was so fun watching you. And on behalf of Tyler, Austin, Ingrid, everyone who can't be here this evening, thank you so much for coming back. We love you in LCA and just adored watching you play again. So thank you so much.
Of course, love being here. I love that I got my vote record back. Thank you very much for a career. But all the best. Good luck.
Love you, Michael. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, folks. And with that, final five. Wild and crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy times. Okay, well, with that, it is currently Thursday, so we have a live challenge. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dylan, tomorrow at 8 p.m. We will give you some more information on that momentarily in the announcements chat. But other than that, congrats again, folks. Proud of y'all.
Bye, YouTube.